Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and we got this from one of you guys the other day in a Happy Mail package, and I just thought it was so interesting because it has got pockets everywhere. Got pockets there, pockets there, pockets there, pockets there, and then a pocket here, a pocket here. I thought it was very interesting, and I want to try to make some. These would look great in your journals. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to reproduce this today. And ever who gave this to me, it is not still in the original packages, and I don't see any names or anything on it, but if you gave it to me, make sure you comment below and let me know. So we're going to try to reproduce that. I don't know what kind of look we're going to have at it, but we're going to try our best anyway. Now I'm going to move some of this back because I'm going to need lots of room today. I feel like I am anyway. You ever have those days that you just feel like you're oversized? Everything is oversized. That's what I feel like today, that everything is 2 sizes bigger than it needs to be. Okie dokie, now let's see how wide this is. 4 inches. Well, that means, you know what that means, don't you? That means we can take this paper and we can cut 3 out of that. Because it is, if I'm not mistaken, I think I measured it and it's about the length. Yeah, it's 12 inches. So it's 4 by 12. So I am going to cut some more. While we're at it, why not? So there are 3, and then we just need to have something for the pockets, and we can definitely come up with something for that. That's not a problem. Let me move that right there. Melina brought over more of her paper that she wanted to get rid of, so guess what? Mother got it. I had some of this paper last year. This is from Authentique, and it was called Fabulous. And I've cut these little things right here out. Let me show you. It says, I never say never, and I never say always. Grace Kelly. I cut those out, and I use those in my journals. I just think they're neat. I mean, they're already typed out there for you and ready, so why not use them? I would just put a little ink on that, and it'd be ready to go. Now, let's see if there's anything else on here that we can use. Nope, I think the rest of it's just some talking about the paper. So we're good with that. I will put this in my little journal right there. So she brought this over, and I thought this would be great to use for this little piece that we're going to be making here. Now this on the back, she has stitched another piece of paper on the back here. So I think that's what she's done. So I'm going to cut another piece. I'm just going to cut it a little bit wider than the 4 inches, just a tiny bit, maybe not even a 1/16 of an inch, just so that when I put it on there, I can make sure it's wide enough. See, we'll put that there, and I think I'll use that part up there with the lady. I can always trim a little off if I need to. But, you know, as I always say, you can't put it back, but you can trim it off. So that, we need that. And then I think that's going to be enough to do all of these other little pieces in here. So let's just get started putting it together and we'll see. All right. Let me set that there. And clean my, I got a little sparkle on my desk when I opened some things earlier in another video, so clean that off. I know sometimes the sparkle in the video kind of makes your eyes hurt. Look at that. I love the inside of that paper and the outside too. I just love it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this was just folded together. So we're just going to, I'm not going to put it in my scoreboard. I'm just going to try to fold it like that and grab my bone folder, just give it a good burnish. So there, we've got that. Now we can flip it over and this one's going to go on this side. So we'll glue that down right there. Then all I need is just for that to come up to the top and then down to the bottom, and then we're just going to trim that off. And again, I'm just going to use my scissors. No problem with that. I think that'll work fine. And let's see if we got it a little bit wide in places. Maybe just a little bit right here. Not much at all. Okay. See, if I had trimmed it right at 4, we would have been too narrow. I like that. And then we need to put a little pocket down here at the bottom. All right, so, and I think I might, what does that look like? Which one do I want? I don't know which one I want. I might just put this one there. Cut that off right there. So let's see how tall this little piece is. This little pocket is 1 3/4, so we'll just cut this at 1 3/4. One and 3/4 right there. I'm going to cut it a little bit taller than the 1 3/4. It won't hurt anything. I think I'm going to cut mine at 2, just so I can get that little teapot in there. I don't want to cut that teapot off. So I just cut mine at 2, and we'll use that right there. I'm going to cut a little pull out of the top. And let's use our Molly punch. Okay, so there's that. Then let's see what other pockets we need to put in here. We need another pocket on the inside, and this one is 2 3/4. So let's see if we got a piece that's big enough here. 2 3/4. I think so. 2 3/4. Let's get the typewriter on that one, maybe. Yeah, 2 3/4 right there. That's good. We'll save that little piece. That'll be cute for something. And then she's got a little pocket here on the side that goes the other way, and it is 1 and let's see. It looks like it's about 1 1/2 or 1 5/8. So I don't think this one would be big enough. Nope. Let's cut another little piece. So 1 5/8. Let's see. I think I'm going to cut it this way. I'm just going to use this paper collection for everything. 1 5/8 right there. Okay. So that one will go there, and then we'll make our tags. Okay, so let's start gluing this together. Now I am going to put some ink on this. So what color ink do we want to use? I might use the new one. And this one is the Salvage Patina. It's the new one. I don't know if it'll go with this. Ugh, it might not. No, I don't think that's going to go with this color. So let's just go back to our vintage photo. I've got lots of other colors up there, but I just don't want to grab them. I'm lazy. I need to use them because I have them, but I don't know, sometimes picking out the color of ink to go with something, it just disturbs me. I just want to put a color on there. I don't want to pick anything out. All right, now on this back piece, I don't think she did. She did have a pull out there. So let's go ahead and we'll have to cut part of this lady's face, but she'll forgive us. There we go. We didn't cut your eye off, so you're okay. All right, we got that. Then on this one, we need a pull at the top. And I'm just going to cut a very small one because we have that other pocket that's going to go across here. There's that one. This one goes on the outside. Then we just need to cut this one, and I think I'll just cut it here and use these, the little sunglasses. I do have a pencil. There we go. Right there. So let's just cut that piece off. Well, they're not actually sunglasses. These are real glasses, I think. All right, I might have that just a little bit long, but we'll see when we start putting everything together. And I'm just going to take just a tiny bit off of that. All right, let's start gluing. Now, we can always go back and make our tags in a little while. Right now, we need to figure out where's the top and where's the bottom. Right, this is the inside, it's outside, top, back, right here. So let's go ahead and glue this piece down on the back. So we just need to use some of our glue. And we're gonna go right around the edge. Let me take the little gobbledygook off the end of it. Right around the edge. I'm going to glue it right down to the back. Let me grab my towel here. There we go. Got that glued. So there's our little pocket on the back. Now let's put our pocket on the front. And I think it was this one, was it not? Yeah, it was this one. And then I keep looking at it and I'm thinking, well, I might want to put that side up. I don't know which one I want to do now. No, I think I'm going to stick with this side. I like both sides, but sometimes you just have to choose. Okay, I'm going to make sure that I'm putting it on the right side. And at the bottom, we're going to glue that right there. All right, that's that piece. And then, let's see, this is sticking up just a little bit taller than the front, so we're going to trim that off because I don't want it sticking up any at all. That will hinder that opening up if it sticks up, so we're just going to trim that off. And then we're going to open this and we'll put our pockets down on the inside. Now let's see how she's got her inside pockets. She's got the big pocket goes this way like that, and then the little pocket is over here. Okay, and if you don't have any 12 by 12 paper, you could make these and just glue, you know, a couple of pieces of paper together if you wanted to. You could even use book pages and just glue them together right here. You don't have to have 12 by 12 paper. It just so happens that Melina brought this in today, which I already had some, but she brought it in today and I thought, I think I'll use that. Okay, I'm going to have to back this off a little bit so that it won't cover up my little pull there. I think I did it this way. So let's back it off about like that. And I'm just going to see how much I need to trim off of it. I need to trim it right there. So we'll make a smaller little pocket. Let's see, well, looks like I trimmed it pretty good. We'll leave it. All right. Then we're going to put some glue just on our 3 sides. And glue that right there. So you just don't want it to come over that the little place where you cut out that pull. That's why she cut hers so shallow, I'm sure. All right. And then I want to put something up here. She didn't really need to because her paper was kind of designed. She did put this little piece here, but I want to put something up there, I think, because that looks kind of plain there with that checker box going on. So I think what I will do, let me think, what will we do? Do we want to put that sideways and have a little tuck there? Or do we want to cut another piece? I think I'm just going to use this, and then I won't have to cut any more paper, and I can use that other paper for something else. This is going to be, then we'll have this piece used up. These two little pieces that we had. We can always put it that way, but I like the side that has the advertisements on it for some reason. And I'm just going to go all the way up to the top, I think. And that way it won't hinder the fold here. There we go. Got that right there. So there's another just little side tuck that you could tuck some little tickets or something in. And then we'll put a tag right here. So let's see how big this tag is. I think this is going to be the size that we need right there. Yeah. So what are we going to make a tag out of? My dear child had these scraps in that book too. So I think we're going to use these scraps to make some tags with. I think that one will be cute. So let's just see how wide we need to make this. And I am actually just going to make sure that I cut it the same size, and that way I won't have to worry that I'm getting mine too little or too big. So let's go ahead and cut this out. There we are. This is a cute little paper pack. It's a little bit, you know, cartoony, but I think it's really cute. I used all of mine. Evidently she didn't use all of hers when she got hers, but I used every bit of mine. I was glad to see that there was some of this in her little stuff that she wanted to get rid of, because I liked my piece, or I liked my paper. Now, do we want to put it this way, like that? I might need to cut the bottom of mine off a little bit, because you know how I glue. I glue not straight, so that means mine needs to be a little bit shorter. Do we want this side? And we could kind of decorate that up a little bit. Or do we want this side? I think we might use this side and just decorate it up a little bit. What do you think? Let me think. What would we put on here? I just keep digging through her little box. I found these. She had all of these in there too. Isn't that cute? We can find something on here that we can put on here and not even have to dig into any of our other stash. I'm looking. I don't know. I don't see anything just immediately on there. But then she also has these, and these are really cute. But I don't know if I'll use it on here or if I'll just wait and use it somewhere else. Oh, we could put this one on there. That's cute. Take note. I like the old typewriter there. Yeah, that's cute. Let's put that on there. But I'm going to go ahead and round the corners. I'll lay that over there for later. We might use that for something else. Go ahead and round the corners on this. We might put something behind it. I feel like it needs something else. Okay, so if we put that down like that. Let me think. And I'm going to grab this punch out. This is one of those ribbon punches. And I have almost learned how to use it. Almost, I said. Alright, first off I'm going to do a trial and error, because I set this at one place and then I changed it. So it's got a little setting on the side. You know, I was trying to guess at where you put it. Well, it's got a little setting on the side. Somebody said, just look at the side and set that. And if you keep it set there, you're going to have your punches in the same place every time. So now we can put a little ribbon through that or something. And let's go ahead and I will look for those to see if we can get them to to see if we can get these to carry in the store. I'm not sure that we can, but they also lay down in case you've got a problem gripping. They lay down so that you can just push it like that too. That's what I liked about it, because you know me and my hands. It seems like every time I turn around I mess my hand up something, so anytime I can have something that I don't have to worry about pushing on, that's that much better for me. Now we'll get a ribbon or something and put in there, but let me make sure everything's going to fit right. Yeah, I think that works. Now we need a little, oh, you know what? I closed mine up. She also left this side open, and she put this, a little tag in there, and I've already closed mine. Oh man. Well, who? Well, who? Let me think. You know, I could still do it. I could just put a little pocket across here and have it open here. Why don't we do that, since I forgot? But you need to leave this side of this piece open, so that, because see, it slides in there, so that you can slide that in there. And then she put this on there to just kind of stop it. Okay, so we can still do it. We can still do it. Let's just... we just need to decide about how wide. Well, we need it the same width as this, or the same height as that. So let's cut it right there. I knew that I was missing something. So you can just leave yours open. Don't close it up. Okay. And then how wide do we need it? Cut it off right there. Oh, and for all of you who have been asking, I've got lots of messages asking about Whit. He is doing a lot better. He had to take his second round of antibiotics, but after that, he is doing a lot better. So it took, well, look, I cut that too short. Well, mine must be a little bit wider than hers, because I actually cut that pocket a little short. Let's go ahead and do it again then, because I don't want my pocket too short. But anyway, he had to go 2 rounds of antibiotics before he actually got rid of the kidney infection, but it is gone, well, mostly gone. He is still, you know how you do when you have a kidney infection. It lasts for a while, and then you kind of feel rough for a while, but he is doing so much better. So much better. So thank you all for asking about him, for your prayers for him. He said he really appreciated it. Now we're going to do it this way so that I don't cut it too short again, because mine, evidently I cut mine a little bit wider. So let's cut that off. But he has chronic kidney problems. He has had complete kidney failure before, so anytime that he gets a kidney infection or anything like that, it's very serious for him. I know it's serious anyway, but for some people they can fight it off when they have normal kidneys that are functioning at 100%, but his don't function at 100%. They function at about maybe 40%. So he has to be very careful, because he has actually before been on dialysis. He's not now, but he has at one time been, so he has to be very careful. So anyways, that was why it, to a lot of people, a kidney infection or UTI or anything like that, it's like, well, that's not a big deal. And it's not to most of us. Most of us can just shake it right off and keep on trucking. But for somebody who has chronic kidney failure, then it is very serious. Or chronic kidney disease, I should say. All right, there we go. Now I went ahead and did a little tab there, just so that we would know that that's a pocket. And I like that okay. I don't mind that at all. Now we need to cut a little tag to go in there. So let's make sure this one fits. If it does, we can cut it the same size. Okay, it fits. Hers is a little long, sticking out, and that's what she wanted because she put that little piece on there. So let's go with, what shall we go with? Got all these cute little pieces here. I think I might go with this. Well, my telephones are going to be sideways if I use that. Let's go with this. We can always put something over it if we need to, if we don't want to see all of those telephones. Who remembers a telephone like this? Let me know if you remember a telephone like that. I remember we had one. Ours was not black though. If you had one like that, let me know what color yours was. Ours was green. Yes, green. It was very, very green. Just like our refrigerator was green. And our, let's see, I don't think our stove was green. Can't remember that particularly, but I know our refrigerator was green. It was that, oh, I don't know what color green you would call it, but it was that funky green that, you know, was real popular back then in the 50s and 60s. And so yeah, I like that. All right, pull that back out. So let me know if you had a phone, what color your phone was. If you had a phone like this, what color you had. I would like to know. I'd like to know all the colors that there were. I knew there was black, and of course I knew there was green because we had one, but I don't know if there was different colors or not. Now, she has a lot of beautiful decorations going on hers. This one is going to be so busy that I'm not going to be able to put a lot on it unless I put something else on top of that. And we could definitely do that. We could actually tear a piece of this and put it down there, or even cut a piece and put it there to just kind of cover part of that. Why don't we cut it off right there? And I want part of that to show, but I don't want all of it to show. So that's why I'm going to cut it. Okay, I put something up today that some of you guys might like, especially the ones of you who do slow stitching, embroidery, anything like that. We got in some pillowcases by mistake. They weren't something that I had ordered or that I had intended to order, but they are a very pretty, they have butterflies on them. They're very, very pretty. Now you have to embroidery them or stitch them or whatever you want to say, but they have the beautiful fluttering butterfly design on there. So you guys go over and take a look at those. That might be something that you're interested in if you do a lot of that type work. I don't really have time to do it myself, so I think I got 9 in, and instead of sending them back and having all that trouble, I just went ahead and listed them. I thought, well, somebody might want one, and if they don't, that's okay. But I was thinking that somebody that can do that type stitching, they would be really pretty to use as journal covers when you finished. Oh my goodness, they'd be gorgeous. So you have to go over there and check that out. All right, now I want a little something on top of here, just to, you know, just because we put that on there. This is definitely not going to be one of our normal pieces, is it? Heavens to Betsy's. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time since I heard that. Heavens to Betsy's. Let's just put that down there. Heavens to Betsy. And let's see. We could do this. I like that. It just says life captured. And let's see how we want to do that. I might want to do it this way, actually. Might just run it that way. And I may come back and add something here, just like some little stamping or something. I'm not sure. But we're going to tuck that. And I think I'll tuck it this way. We're going to tuck that right in there. Now, I'm not going to put my the little stamp at the top like she did. I'm just going to push it in there. I may later put something on here, like a little piece of lace, or I don't know. I may put something on there. Who knows? Now, this one is a teeny tiny one. It's going to need to go right there. So I want to make it out of something kind of plain that we can do some embellishing on. But I don't think any of this paper is going to be plain. Well, that's kind of plain. As plain as it gets in this collection. I can't believe that Melina even used any of this, because she is definitely not a, what would you say? A retro girl? She's not a retro girl. And this is definitely retro. Let's just use that and we'll put something on top of it. I may put one of my little branches or something like that on there. Who knows? This is just showing you how it can be done. You can use any kind of paper that you want. I just happened to see this laying there in that box and I thought, oh, let's use that and see what it'll look like. Let's see, that will go right in there. We can put something on that. We need to get a little piece of lace for that. And then I need to make something for the side of this. And we could just use these little advertisements or little cartoons or whatever you want to call them. We could put that down through there. Or, let me look and see what else we have. I tell you, I think I will just put these little advertisements down through there and let them stick out just a little bit. Cut it right there. It's like she's looking that way anyway, so we'll give her something to look at, won't we? Okay. So see, that's some little cartoon-like deals. Now let's see how long we can make it because of my gluing problem. I'm not going to be able to make it too long because it won't go in there if we do. Okay. And I feel like that's cut crooked, so let's just see. Yeah, I think it is. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it was cut pretty crooked. So let's see if that will go in there. Yeah, that goes in, but I want to put it in with the little cartoony pieces sticking out. And I know that's not cut cartoons, but it's kind of made like cartoons, isn't it? Oh, I needed to round the corners first, since that's just going to be a little journaling card. And we can cover the back with some plain paper to do journaling on if we want to. So let's just slip that right, come on now, right there. There we go. Okay. Now I need to get something for this one. This one is okay for now, the one that goes there. But I need to put some trim in that one. Okay. All right, let me look and see what trim I have that would go good in there. And then we need to make the tag for this front. And this is how she made hers. It was just a square tag like that. So let's see what we might make that out of. I think we might make the tag for the front out of this. This is just an old newsprint. You know, I think I changed my mind. That doesn't really look good down in there once I got it cut out, so I'm just going to use it for the back. I'm going to turn it like that. You can always journal on top of that. And then I'm just going to use this little piece right here. So I'm going to glue those together. Sometimes you think it looks good and then you get down to the cutting part and laying it down and it doesn't look so good after all. Okay. So we've got that. And she didn't round her corners on hers, but I think I'm going to round the corners on mine just a little bit. I'm just going to use my 1/4 inch and just cut the corners just a tiny bit. Like that. Let's make sure this fits, and then if it does, we can, we'll cut a little tab for the top. Let me get my tab punch. Hopefully I wasn't too in your face. So let's see which one we want to use. I think I'll just use a piece of this. Just fold it over. I've had a few of you who have asked how you do this tab punch without having to glue them together. You just make a fold in your paper. So I fold it over like that. And then I just cut it off. Of course, you don't need that much. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put the fold at the top. And I may have to cut my paper off. Nope, it's going to go in there. Then you just need to slide your paper in there like that. And then leave just a little bit of room. See how I leave that little bit of a gap at the top up there so that my fold doesn't get cut. And then you just need to punch it. That other piece will come out eventually. And mine wasn't exactly straight on the bottom, and that's fine. That's not a biggie. I needed to fold it over a little bit more, but I just trimmed that off. So there is a little, see, that's how it is. So you just got to make sure that you fold it, and then don't cut that fold. Just let it slide down just enough that that fold doesn't get cut. And you've got a little tab that's all together. I did not know how to do that. I saw it on Roxy's channel, I believe. I was gluing them together. But I saw her do that, and that's Roxy Creations. It's Rachel. Saw her gluing them. I saw her cutting them like that, and I thought, oh, that's how you do it. So put that in there like that. And let's see, she's got some little words on hers. We can use this little piece right here. It just says smile. And I'm just going to cut that out. There we go. So we will put this down right on that. Now I see a little blue piece I need to trim off there. I'm going to go ahead and put ink around it. That just helps cover up any places that I didn't trim right. Now all of hers is stitched around, and you can definitely do that. And I may do that on the next one that I make. But right now I was just trying to get the idea of how to put it together. So I like that. I really like that. So see, you have that one there. And I don't think anything needs to go here because I love those flowers. And then we have the little tuck there. Then we need to get some ribbon to put on that. And we need to do some little something there, I think, on that piece. I'm going to pull these out. I don't know if we have a little small one that we can put on there. We got to put some greenery in there somewhere, don't we? Too much pink going on. I need some green. There's some that are just white, but they're too wide. Those might work. Yeah, let's just put those on there. That'll kind of soften it up a little bit. Keep it from being so bold in your face. All right, I'm just going to turn that behind, and then I will ink around that just a tiny bit. And I don't think I'm going to put anything at the top, like a tap or anything. I think that's okay like it is. But I am going to put something on that one. Let me grab some of my seam binding. Now I got this in a big bag the other day from a friend. And some Happy Mail. So I think I'll use some of this. This is already crinkled and everything. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Does that go? Not sure. And she bought it from this company. It's called My Scrap Cabin Shop. I don't know what color I want to put on there. In a way, I don't want to use that. I think I'll use that. And these that you get your E-Club kits in, you know, we send them in these every month. These are ideal for storage because they're waterproof, they're dustproof, they zip up. I love them. I've got just about everything in mine, even some of my papers, because they're A4 size, so your papers will fit in there too. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Pull this out. All right. I'm not too good at this, guys. I'm all thumbs when it comes to doing any kind of bow or anything like that. I'm all thumbs. Well, that's a little bit big, a little bit long, but it turned out pretty good. I guess we could tie a bow in the top of it, couldn't we? Could we? Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind that. Okay, let's leave that down in there. I like that little hole. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, are we going to put anything there or not? She didn't put anything on hers. I don't think I'm going to. Now right here, she did put a little word and a butterfly and that kind of thing. So let's see if we have anything small in here that we might could put there. Just something little. I think most of these butterflies are kind of big. Okay, let's look in our little ephemera holder that Betty sent. And don't forget, anything that you buy from Betty's shop, use our name, Scrapbooking with Me, and you get 15% off. So don't forget to use that when you go over there. She's got some little butterflies cut in here. I'm just got to get a hold of them. I kind of like that one. So let's see. And she also sells those little ephemera journals over on her shop too. So you need to go over there and check those out. I love mine. You can never get too many things to put your ephemera in. Because if you're like me, you always have ephemera laying around somewhere. Alright. Are we going to put anything on that? No. We've got that. Oh, I know what we haven't made the tag to go in here in the back. Wow, it's just got so many tags, they just go on and on. I forget about them. Okay, let's see what kind of tag we would need. Let's make sure this one fits. Yeah, that one fits. Okay, so what tag are we going to use? Or what paper are we going to use? I don't know. I don't want to use more of that busy paper, I don't think. So let's see if we have anything right here that will kind of match up with that. Let's see what we might have in here. This is from E-Papery on Etsy. They sent me these the other day, and I was just going to flip through and see if I see anything that's going to work with what I have. So I don't want to go with that same paper again. It's getting a little bit too busy. Oh, I could use some of these. That would be pretty. There's some tags that are already made. Let's see if these fit. They're a little bit short, I think. So we may have to just cut one. Let's look at some of the paper. I'm going to grab, I think I saw one in the back that I liked. I thought I wanted to use. Yeah, this one right here. Let's use this. These are little flowers, and we got flowers going on there, so I think that will look good. And these, they printed for me and sent to me. Wasn't that sweet? But they have these in their shop. This is real lace. I think they sent me some of this lace as well. And it's beautiful. So you need to go over and check them out. I'll put their link below if I don't forget. If I forget, nudge me and let me know. Oh, I hated to cut that, but we can use it over and over. Over and over again. All the pieces. Okay. Trim just a little bit more off of that. Okay. Now we're going to need to back this with something. And I think I might just back it with this old magazine page. It'll work fine without any problems. And you can still journal on the back of that. So let's just do that. Let's glue this down to that, and then we'll trim our corners and all that kind of stuff. All right. That actually glued before I wanted it to, but we're okay. The writing may run a little bit sideways, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, I like that. I really like that. Now I'm going to ink around the edges. And then I'm going to use our little punch. And I am going to lay it down this way and punch it. Whoops, not that end. Whoa, did you see me? I almost did it, didn't I? Oh yeah, that's very, very easy. And I do have those linked below. They're in my Amazon store. I just don't have any in the shop yet. Hopefully we'll be able to get them in the shop, but we don't have any there yet. Okay, let's put some, what are we going to put on? Let's put a piece of this. It's like a taupe on there. And let's give me enough that I can tie a good bow. Maybe. Did you hear what I said? Tie a good bow? I can tie a bow. Alright, let's pull that through. Melina is the bow tire in this family. She ties all of our bows at Christmas and does all of the wrapping and all that because she can do it. I can't. I have no patience with it. I can tie a bow if I just strictly, that's all I just sit down and that's what I'm doing and I'm not trying to film. I can tie it. But man, when it comes to filming. Okay, now before we put that in there, I want to put something on here. I got this little pack of flowers. I think they're going to be way too big though. And they're kind of a yellow anyway. So those are not going to work. I got those from AliExpress today. But we can look in here and find something. It's going to work. Oh yes. I like that. Let's see if I like this one better. Ooh, I think I might like that one better. Now those came out of the little ephemera pack. I think we've got more. If we do, I'll link it below. 49 in Market, I do believe. These came out of that, and I love them. So if y'all don't buy them, I'm gonna hoard all of them. I think we have more. I'll have to look. If you don't see them linked, you'll know that we're sold out. But we did have quite a few packs. They're bigger ephemera like this instead of the little small things. And I'm going to put it kind of in an angle so that it'll go right up around that. And then we'll just cut this little piece at the bottom off. That's the way it was supposed to be right there. Oh, I like that. Yes. But now we do need a word or something across there. So where are my words? Nope, I don't have any big words in there. I need some woods. I need some big woods. Let's see. I'm looking through my ephemera journal, see if I tucked any of my big words in there. I don't think I did. You know what? We could use that across there. That Grace Kelly quote. Let's do that. And that's something that we just now cut out of the paper collection. And I am just going to trim it, hopefully a little bit straighter. Cut the ends off a little bit. All right, and then we'll put a little ink on the edges. And let's see if that'll go right there. Yes, it just fits. I love it. Love it, love it. And this was just off the end of the paper, off of the barcode part of the paper. Isn't that neat? So always look. You may find some goodies there that you didn't even know that could possibly be in that particular location. I love that. Okay, so that is on there, and then you can write on this. So this is going to go, and let's see, we need to put it this way because I want my bow to show in the front. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, yes. There we go. All right. Look at that. I think we did it. I don't think we did it as good as hers, but we did it. So I'm going to put that back in there. Got all of those in there. Slide this one back in there. And then I will do a photo of both of them to let you see. Isn't that cute? I love that. I'm going to be making more of these. I do feel like it needs a word or something up here, but I'm just going to have to find a big one because it needs to be big instead of little. But I love that. So ever who sent this to me, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I love it. Love it, love it. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you gave this to me, make sure that you leave the comment below telling me that this is something that you made because it's absolutely gorgeous. And I hope you don't mind that I reproduced it or reproduced part of it anyway. Like I said, I don't think mine's as good as yours, but I absolutely love the process. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.